everyone. So today I'm going to teach you how to make this 3D origami Hello Kitty. That's the back and the front. So what the pieces you're going to need are 78 white pieces, 1 yellow piece, 10 red pieces, 52 blue pieces, and some black if you have for the eyes and whiskers. If you don't have, you can always take white paper and color it black. And you're going to need some extra white paper to make the bow, or you can use a regular bow, it doesn't matter. So with that, let's get started. So for the base, it is 12-piece base. So you're going to want to take 2 pieces like this and make 12 of these. So again, 2 pieces go together like this, and you're going to make 12 of those. Okay, so once you have your 12 pieces, you're just going to connect them into the circle. And then just connect the circle together. Give it a little squeeze. Make sure all the pieces are good together, and you have your base of 12 now. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 2 more blue layers all the way around. So we're just going to completely add 2 more full blue layers. And I will get back to you when I finish that. Okay, so I have added the extra 2 blue rows, and now if we count, we have 4 blue rows in total. And next what you're going to want to do is take red pieces, 4 of them, and put them together. Doesn't matter where they go, as long as there are 4 red pieces together. Okay, so you have 4 red pieces, and then you're going to do 2 blue pieces, and then 4 red pieces again, and 2 blue pieces. So now we have 4, 2, 4, and 2. Okay, and next we're going to take out our white and make an inverted row for the start of the head. So a normal piece will go on like this, as usual, but inverted is like this. So you just want to make sure all the pieces are backwards around the entire neck. Okay, so basically do the entire neck inverted, and then you're going to do 1 more white row on top of that. So I'll get back to you when I'm finished. Okay, so I have finished the inverted white row and the 1 row of white on top of that. And so next what you're going to do is find the 4 red pieces, and it really doesn't matter which side you do it on. And in the middle of these 4 red pieces, on top of this white piece here, you're going to add 1 yellow piece for the nose, and then finish off the white pieces around that. Grab some pieces here. So just these ones are all on normally still. And you're just going to finish off the white row around the yellow piece. And finish the entire row. And then on top of that, you're going to add 3 more rows. So after you have finished the row with the yellow piece, add 3 more white rows on top of that. And I'll get back to you when I'm finished. Okay, so I have finished doing the 3 layers on top of the last layer that we did. And you're just going to want to like shape it and pinch the top to make the hole smaller. So next we're just going to work on the appendages, such as the ears, hands, arm, feet, everything like that. So I guess for the ear, what you're going to want to do is take a white piece and flatten it. And then on these 2 spikes, you're just going to want to fold down the corner a little bit. So just like a tiny little bit, you're going to fold down the corner. And you're going to do that to both sides. And then close it up. And you have an ear. And you make 2 of them. And for the arm, you're going to take a red piece first and flatten that. And then open it. And on this part here, you're going to fold it inwards, like this. So it's like that, and then just close it back up. You have a little arm here. And for the hand, take a white piece, flatten it, and then open it up. Or sorry, not yet. Don't open it yet. At this back part with the spikes, like hold the piece backwards. There's this little corner here. You're going to bend it just slightly. Just a tiny little bend there. And then open it up and fold this piece down like this. Not a lot. And then kind of like inverse the fold we made. So kind of difficult to do. So the fold's going to be a little inversed here. And it's still even hard for me to do. Like, I've never really gotten quite the hang of making hands like this. I don't do them very often. But there we go. And then you're just going to want to take your arm here. And I like to put the arm this way. Oops. Oh gosh. Kind of slippery. I like to hold the arm this way, and there's 2 little notches here. You're just going to want to slide the hand into the arm, like that. And if you do have problems with making the hand like this, like I have problems sometimes, I'll show you how to make a different hand. It's a lot simpler. You can just do the same thing as you did with the red piece. Just open this up and bring this top piece in and fold down, and it's going to make the hand square, but it's still going to work, and you just insert it into the red piece the same way. The hands will just be a bit bigger. And finally, for the feet, so there's 1 foot that I made. You're going to take a piece, but don't flatten it this time, and you're going to want to take the piece in your finger and just kind of flatten the inside here. So like this part here, just flatten it like that, and then grab the ends and kind of push it so you get something like this, and then just fix it up a bit and flatten it a bit more, and you have a feet. or foot, say. Okay, so now for putting them on the body here. We'll start with the ears, and for this you might need some glue. So I have some glue here, and I love this glue, it's really small. And okay, so you're going to start with the front, and above the yellow piece is a white piece here, and you're going to go diagonally and count 1, 2, 3, and on the 4th piece you're going to put the ear in. So basically how you want to do that is make sure these are folded in and like insert it in between the actual piece here. So it would be like this. And just put a bit of glue in there and insert the piece. And then do the same for the other ear. Oops, it's a little stuck here. There we go. It's good. And for the arms now, you'll see we have, in between the red sides, we have 2 blue pieces. And you're just going to insert an arm between the blue piece. So I'll just go ahead and put a bit of glue in there. And grab an arm. And just stick it in there. Give it a little push and it should go in quite easily. And do the same for the other arm. And for the feet, here we'll do a little comparison here. Find the middle, and it's going to be put on the very bottom piece, and then go over 1 and then 2. And it will go into the second piece from the middle. Yeah, so, yeah, middle, second piece. So to go into this piece and just take the foot and kind of just give it a push, and it should go in. And I'll just throw the other one in there. And you're going to want to glue those as well. And so then, the final product you're going to have, this one doesn't have any eyes or whiskers on it yet. Yeah, this is where your parts are going to go. So next, I'm going to show you how to make the bow and the whiskers and the eyes. Okay, so we're going to be making the bow and the whiskers and the eyes. So for the bow, just get a piece of white paper, and I like to just draw them by hand, but you can, if you're not a good drawer, you can always go on Google or something and print out a picture of Hello Kitty's bow, or just draw it. So I copied a picture online and just freehanded it, so I didn't, it's not very good, but it's better than nothing. And so basically you just draw a circle with 2 bigger kind of shapes around and 2 little circles like that. That is a really crappy one, but that's just the basic shape. And then I like to outline it in like a black penny markery type thing. And then I color it in with red. Of course you can use any color, but the color is red. Okay, so that's for the bow, and I've already made one and cut it out, and it's ready to be glued on. This is what the whiskers look like, and to make them, you take a black origami piece here, just a regular piece, and on the flat part you're going to get your scissors, and basically I'll just draw out what you're really doing. So this is the piece, what it looks like. Basically what you're going to be doing is cutting this out. So you're just going to cut out the shaded part basically, and you're going to be left with something that looks like that. So it's basically what you're doing is you're just cutting out this little shaded part to be left with 2 whiskers. So I just do that because this black is hard to see. So give it a cut there, and a cut there. Okay, and you'll notice that this top piece is kind of longer, so you're just going to want to cut it down. Just give it a snip to make it more even. And there's your whiskers. And for the eye, you're basically just going to draw one circle, and then fold the paper so that you get two even pieces. And then just cut around and cut out the circle. There we go. And then just kind of, it doesn't look much like a circle, kind of shape it. There we go. Okay, we have our two eyes. Okay, so now to start gluing things on, I'm just going to use like a transparent glue instead of a white glue. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we'll just do the bow first. So you're just gonna put some glue on the back of it. And then glue it to the ear and the head. Just gonna add a bit more glue. There we go. Just kind of hold it there for a couple seconds so it sets into the right spot. So like that. And next to the whiskers, I guess, you're going to go to the nose, count one piece, and then the second piece is going to be where we shove the whiskers in. So sometimes the hole might be a little tight, so I like to just take my scissors and kind of open up the piece a bit. And be careful not to rip the pieces when you're doing this. Just give it a nice spot to put the whiskers in. So you just take one and put it in between there, and just make sure you secure it with some glue. Like that, and glue the second piece in. Okay, and now for the eyes, you're gonna look at the yellow piece and go diagonal, and then diagonal again. So these are the two pieces that the eyes are going to be glued onto. So grab an eye here, and I'll just put some glue on it. These eyes are so small, so it's really hard to get them glued on properly. And one there. Yeah, they're full. There's one eye, and I kind of glue them onto the side, like kind of closer towards the whiskers, so it's easier if it's glued on like part of the surface of the piece. Okay, and eye number 2, here we go. Sorry if I keep going out of camera here. Okay, so that's the finished Hello Kitty. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time. Bye!